Okay, folks, right. Small little landscape here. 10 by 8, extra fine cotton canvas. All my colours are out, and you'll see them on the video. Right, so little bit low energy today, so not going to be spending too much time yakking. So just going to get on with it. Just going to take the weight off the canvas here. Using mostly, now I know that I said that I won't talk, so that's probably a load of nonsense. So just getting the colors of the canvas on here. Just removing the color from the canvas. Alrighty. And blues and greens and greys, just most of this is getting wiped off now as I finish this up. All right, now just want to wipe this off. All right. Just get a nice neutral background. Now I'm going to have some mountains in this, so I'm preparing for that now. I have a little splits of water, a little bit of water coming up over there. So I'm again preparing for that. I'm going to use a cloth just to remove, that was a kitchen towel. Now cloth does a much better job at taking a little bit more off. Okay. Bit of a lance. I don't know whether to put a little house in this or not. Maybe if it was, I'd put it about here-ish. Maybe a bit higher than that, actually, about here. We'll see. You seem to like me putting these little houses in, these little huts in. But we'll see. Now I'm just going to put a drawing in over the top of this. Let me see now. I need a filbert. There we go. A filbert with a lot of the spirits on it. So let me say about here-ish. That'll do. Halfway horizon, because there's going to be mountains in it this time, and I want them showing. Having a nice rough mountain coming along here, and a large tree up in here. Comes all the way down to about here-ish. Okay, some background trees up in here, and trees here too, a line of them. And then I get a bit of a mountain coming in from here. Let me see, I'm just playing. Okay, so get the river, bring it to here. Have it a bit of a winding one this time. And maybe not too broad either. Okay, here and here, get ourselves a nice little hut in here. And that'll do. All right. Right. I'm just going to lay down the sky here. And kind of a good white here, tiniest bit of red on it, just the slightest pinkish tone to it. Now remember that underneath this is still wet, so it's going to mix with it. And there's still that big tree in the center here. This is all just an underpainting, folks. So let's get ourselves a bit of a distant mountain going on. Purplish. That's nice. Okay. Now we get ourselves a bit of a tree here, which will be shaped whenever the time comes. Now I want to look for a good greyish green, a grey green here. Very grey green. Just for up in here. Probably could do with it being a bit brighter, but for now, I'll just let that be. Yes. Now, there's going to be some trees and whatnot going in here. So I'm just going to, it's a bit dark, I'm just going to lighten it with the white that's already on this brush here. Now, that's a bit better. Okay. Now as we're coming forward, we're getting warmer, we're getting more saturated, and getting darker in colors and tones. They're not so, the tones are further apart. Like up in the background here, the tones here are very closer together. But you come down here, there's more contrast. There's the darker areas and slightly brighter areas. So further away, less contrast. Closer to you in view is more contrast. Okay, I'm just going to cover this here with a green. Probably a bit brighter than that in a lot of areas. All right, okay. A bit darker in a lot of areas. Some reds and whatnot, and just beat this around a bit. Get all that going. I'm going to use some kitchen towel here to get me a good amount of texture. There, now get some texture in these here. And I'm going to scrape this out along the top. Just here. Just gently. Just to help lighten it. Oh, that's not working. So I'm going to use a cloth rather than a kitchen towel. Up here. Get some highlights up in here. Oh yes, that's better. Same here. Just along here. Now, let me just mess this all up again with my trusty fan brush here. Just get all that worked in together. All right, now I want to signify the house. So let's do such a thing. I'm just going to lay in just a few. Where's my wee brush? There we go. Just a few tree trunks here and there. I'm going to be using that bluish, slightly darker, and just putting in a few sticks here and there. Bump, 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 bump. And we see how well that's coming across. And a little offset one here, and then another one here, and another one here, here. All right. Now, you got to put a base in for them, just to ground them a little bit. Now we have some distant trees. I think, see this up here? I don't think it's grey enough. I think that's my problem. It's kind of throwing me. So it is. I don't think that it is grey enough. I must admit I'm finding this one a bit difficult to settle on. Right, so what I'll do, because I'm having a bit of a time with this one, we'll leave this one and then come back at it if I think that it needs it. See, a lot of the times, see, everything is based off everything else. And so if you're messing up over here and getting it wrong over there, and for the want of a better way of putting it, you know, everything is like a game of whack-a-mole. You adjust something over here, then something else needs readjusted here, and it's all a game of play. A game of knocking it down and picking it up again, that type of thing. And I'm just talking nonsense here, but I think you know what I mean. It's all a game of balance, is the word I'm looking for. Right. Oops. Let's focus on over here. Bit darker. Now, not as dark as that. Not too far from it either though. There we go. I'm happy enough with that now. Just keeping that blue, that coolness. Now I'm using what do you call it? Ultramarine blue. So it's a different type of blue. It has a bit of a warmth in it. Now I'm going to stay away from this house because I'm going to use a knife to cut. In fact, I'll do it now. I'll do that right now, so I will. All right. Yes, I'll do that now. Where is my knife? Just while I have the color here. Now, let's see. I don't think this is going to work because I don't think if I have enough on it. I don't want this, as I say, I don't want that to be an architectural thing. But no, that's fine. That worked out okay. So it did. So I'm just going to put in a little bit of an edge here to go with that right in there. There we go. Now we have hopefully a bit of a dilapidated roof. Now, let's continue working. I'll get myself a bit of a softer brush. Again, a beat up, old, cheap brush. I buy these off Lidl a lot of the times. Lidl is a company in Europe that sells cheap stuff, basically. Okay. No. Just being careful, folks. I can see there's a few things happening here that I'm not keen on. Okay, I just changed over to this small filbert here, and I'm being very stingy with the paint for some reason today. Maybe I feel that I'm just scumbling this on. Let me see, just here. And another one just in there. Maybe a bit brighter. Now, I have found over the years that I have a tendency to create an awful lot of straight lines. So then there's a straight line, straight line, straight line. So, but I'm aware of it. So I come along and just knock it back a bit. That's all you have to do. Knock it out a little bit here and there. Not that big of a deal. Alright, okay, now I want to kind of sort that straight line in up here, so I'm going to do it coming from this side of it. Let's come into it here. That breaks right into it. Okay. Now, what should I do? What should I do? What should I continue to do? I think I'll just establish the light part of the hut here while I have the stuff, while I have the colors down. See, I always, not always, but frequently enough, I have these plans of doing certain areas, but then you realize you have all the colors on the palette. You might as well just use them. Let me see now how bright that is. I'll lay this down, and I'll probably want it a bit brighter, but I'll wait till that dries so it can create a dragging effect, or not a drag, as if I'm dragging my brush effect. Okay. I'm going to create a little bit of shade here on this, and that's far too dark. A little bit of shade on this roof that's coming from the main tree. Like so. Now it also helps brighten it a little bit. Now I think it's a bit bright, but I'll have another go at it soon enough. Right, so I'm going to continue with this, the base of this house here. Let me just see where we are here. That's too dark. So I'm just going to, and now this time I'm going to push the brush up into it to create some broken effects. Okay, once I get the ground established around it, that will look fine. Okay, right. I get tired easily these days, folks, so I'm just going to take my time here and just... Alright, now that the eaves need to be darkened a little bit. So I think I'll have a wee minute to myself. I'll go and sit down for a little bit. I don't know how long. Now I'm going to put a little window in it just by using a small brush. Let me see, where is it? Where is it? Nah, this one I'll have to do. It's the only one I can find. Just a little small angle brush, and all I'm going to do is put a dark window in and drag it across. I'm going to do the same with a door here. I'm just going to drag it across. Doesn't have to be too precise. Get it up to the top here. Like so. Just drag that across. Now, it is definitely way off, but it's, again, an easy fix. Alright, now the same again here. Just at the door. Bumpity bumpity bump, bump bump bump. And and now we have a nice little hut. I think I'm right in darkening the shade in here, just a hair's breadth, not very much. Let me see. Yeah, that helps lighten the roof as well a little bit. Okay, right. And that'll do me for now. I'll see you all again soon enough. Bye for now. Just a bit too bright. Let me see now. Yeah, that's a bit better. We'll bring this up into here. I'm not going to pay too much attention to it. I wish to do some things. Just about here, a little bit. I just want this to cut into this water. I don't want you to see too much water up along here, so I don't. Just want you to give the impression that it's heading up through there, rather than you're seeing it. There we go. Right, now it's cutting into it. Alright, I think I'm going to go and sit down for a while. I can feel myself getting a little bit tired. Just a little bit. But no, I don't know. There's still stuff to do. I'll go in a minute, so. Alright, okay. I'll tell you what I'll do. What I will do is that I will work on this water. I think I'm a bit too bright here in certain areas. Let me see. Right now I've established a bit of a wavy form here, which I will just slightly knock back. Okay, now I want to sort this area up here first. I'm going to establish it first, and then I will brighten it whenever, in certain areas, not all of it. Right, okay. Now, what I need to do is place in the darker embankments of it Easy enough. Just a bit of a broken embankment along here. And the same on this side. Alright, it gives a bit of a sense of realism there. I'm going to lay down some darks again for some rocks. There. Little one there, little one here, big one here. And just messing about, just let me see where it is, the bump and the bump. It gives you a sense of the rock being there. And the same here, bump, bump, and bump. Now let me see this one here. Boom, do, 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 do. Big rocks here and there. Right. I'm going to tackle that tree shortly enough, I think. I think what I'll do is I'll just put the sky holes in it just for now. One here and here. And I'm going to take a good bit off the brush and I'm going to scumble in one or two lighter areas. You see, it makes a difference. It's not so bright. And you're just messing around with this, you're putting in those sky holes for now. Just knock it back a tiniest of bits. Okay. There we go. Softening it up a touch. And then I will be back of the town I loved so well. Has gone and lost forever. I think I'm nearly done with this one, folks. Just going to lay on a few more pieces of and lay down a few more rocks here and there, especially at the front here. I'll just put in this here. A little bit darker base. Sometimes you just want a nice little rock here and there is all. Right, now what should I do with the water? Still not entirely happy with it, so I'm not. I think what I'll do is just add a bit of light to it and see. It's just a few streaks here and a bit of darkness. Do you know what's missing? Yes. I think I lighted it. I think I lightened it a bit too much. Can't darken it too much either. I think that's a bit better looking. I hope it is anyway, because yeah, I think that is a bit better looking. And what's done is done, and what's lost is lost and gone forever. Ba-ba-bum, ba-da-bum, ba-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. That helps break that up a little bit. Give it a bit of a rougher look. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little stand back and see where I am with this. You can come with me, folks. Just gonna get my glasses here. Take a little step back. Yeah, that's nice. Nice distance in it. The hills are nicely distanced, and the tree lines, the closer trees have a nice coolness to them. Okay, the front here, I'm not going to spend too much on it. I'm not too sure about the water as of yet. I maybe come back and fix that, but it's okay, you know. I think it's a bit. Do you know what I think? The problem is I don't know what I think at the minute, so I think that's the problem. So I do. I think my problem is that I'm unsure what I think is wrong with it. Just keep it rough, and that'll do. Right, okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to take the tape off, and I think hopefully that's it. Alright, there we go, folks. If you could, please like and subscribe. Oh, I'm missing something, folks. And I knew that it was something that I wanted to do, and it is to lighten the sky a bit more. Yes, I just noticed it there as I was pulling off the tape. So, in order to do that, I want a bit of a cleaner brush. I think the sky just needs a bit lightened. A little bit pink, the tiniest of pink in it. There we go. It'll help really rough up these mountains here whenever I get close enough to them. Just a little thing that I had forgotten about. Just work your way into that tree there. Try not to drag any of that paint with you. Okay, a little bit brighter, a little bit better, I think. There we go. And now let's just destroy the edges of these mountains. There we go. Just drag that down into it. And do what you want with it. There we go. That'll help destroy those edges a little bit. Bring this down into here a touch too. Help that work a little bit into the sky. Oh, that leaves it lovely and rough. Yes, that's better. Right, I'm going to take another walk back here. Make sure we've got the right glasses on. Yes, that's better. Yeah. I think the front of it could be a little bit darker down here, but overall, no, you know, again, you can be too critical at times. And overall, I'm happy enough with that. That's nice enough. That's nice. Okay, see you all in the next one. If you could, please like and subscribe. And I'll see you all in the next one. Bye for now.